Let's talk about getting niche-based feedback to making a choice about your autoresponder and thinking about what features are going to matter most and which ones are going to perform and behave the way you need them to perform. One thing you need to keep in mind when you start looking at autoresponders and you're looking at conversation and you're listening to people, all businesses don't use autoresponders in the same way. They all use them in a different manner. So whether you're an online business or a brick and mortar business, you need to be specific in the people that you're seeking to determine what their experience is. And all online businesses use an autoresponder in a different way. So even just having an online business, that's not enough of a demarcation to determine, well, if that person's experience is going to be one way, mine's likely to be the same. It may not be because there are just as many different business models in online business spaces as there are people. If you're going to use the feedback of other people, you have got to try to get as close to your sub niche category in terms of what people experiences as you possibly can. So people that are doing close to the exact same thing you do or doing the exact same thing you do, if those are the conversations that people are having, that's where you want to start looking for feedback about a specific autoresponder. That could happen inside of a Facebook group if it's a sub niche related group, a school community or an online forum, any place where you can find individuals that are gathering that do pretty close to the same thing you're doing, you're going to be able to get feedback about your specific autoresponder use. You do need to be careful about using the experiences of other people inside of the autoresponder company social media group. So, for example, you may see an Aweber, GetResponse, Active Campaign. They may have a Facebook group. You may join that Facebook group. Individuals there may be having an experience, and because their business model is different, it may be totally different than yours. And so you've got to be careful about taking their experience and putting it on top of yours to start thinking about whether or not you need to choose that autoresponder. Whatever experiences they're having, they're probably real experiences, but they could be the total opposite of what you're going to need in terms of making a decision. Their conclusions may not help you at all. The best of all worlds is if you operate in some kind of paid mastermind, you may want to find out the experiences of individuals who are doing close to the same thing you're doing so that you don't have to be public about what's happening in your business inside of a social media group or inside of a group that's talking about autoresponders. And that limits the exposure to what it is that you're discussing. Again, you always want to make sure that you're getting an autoresponder that has good support so that you can talk about your issue with the company itself. But outside of that, whatever your experience is, you do want to have niche based discussion with other people that are doing what you do. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.